The reason is that the leadership of the DPP is failing to govern their own party currently, and Professor Peter Mutharika, the president of the party, is failing to resolve the conflict between him and the people who have contrary opinion on how the party needs to be governed currently. So based on that, I think DPP is not ready to govern the country now.
Last time I spoke to Mark Botomani, the new chairperson of the PAC in Parliament, said they are handling it internally and it's going to be resolved. So why do you think they are not ready, or the party is not ready for prime time?
For 3 years now, they have failed to handle the conflict within the party. People started calling for elective convention of the party in 2018. And since then, the party has been fighting for who is to take lead of the party to another election, and including the past election, because people still wanted Peter Mutharika out of the seat of the presidency of the party. Honorable Kondwan Nkrumah has formed a faction from the DPP, and now we have another one by Honorable Bright Msaka, who has also formed another faction from the DPP, and the president himself, Peter Mutharika, remains with another faction. Now, if you look at what Professor Peter Mutharika is doing, you find that he's just reacting to what is happening with the factions that have demarcated some boundaries from the leadership of the party.
George, are you therefore saying that last time I spoke with President Mutharika, he told me about the meeting he's having with some leaders who think that he should run for another office to challenge incumbent President Dr. Lazarus Chakwera in the next general election, and he's considering it?
What Professor Peter Mutharika was saying was not true according to the way things are on the ground, because whether he says there's some religious leaders gave him another impetus to run for the party. The religious leaders in Malawi don't interfere with intra-party politics. They don't, and I don't think what he said is true. In the next elections, before the convention, that is undemocratic in Malawi.
Do you see a possible split within the DPP, looking at the various factions and the inability, so to speak, of the party to come together?
Absolutely. There is possibility of splitting the DPP. And if Professor Peter Mutharika will continue leading this party the way he is currently doing, I'm seeing even 2 or 3 factions or splits coming from the DPP and come the next convention of the DPP, unless he handles it somehow different, because the present situation in the DPP is that the Nkrumah split or faction is more likely to become a strong party within the strongholds of the DPP. Therefore, should that happen, I'm seeing that the DPP will be changed its name to another party, possibly, and that party will replace the DPP. The current DPP may not be there should that happen.